if I have to sum up the match, to be very honest, after RCB began, I thought they might end up scoring 200 with the way Fab du Plessis is going.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to another episode of Straight Bat with Mr. Cricket UAE and Gulf News. With me, I've got Mr. Anis Sarjan, the man himself, and I've got two of the fans, diehard fans like Sanjay Makam of RCB, who will be very happy man that his team has got back on the winning track, and we have got young Arjun, who is a very discerning critic of Chennai Super Kings, and this is Gautam here. Well, I would reckon this was a quite an interesting match. I found out because the nature of the matches are changing. But RCB middle order showed character, showed that they were just more than their stars. It was a team effort. So I would ask Anis Bhai to sum up as to how things went for them and how happy are you to see them back in the fourth position.
Thank you, Mr. Gautam. Once again, wishing you all a very happy Eid. Hello to both the fans, Arjan and Sanjay. Well, if I have to sum up the match, to be very honest, after RCB began, I thought they might end up scoring 200 with the way Fab du Plessis is going. But they had that usual RCB collapse.
Yes. Hello. Yeah. Hi, Arjun. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Arjun. I think there was something wrong with the connection. Yes, Anis Bhai, can you complete your sum up?
Yeah. So what I was saying is that the innings of Mahipal Lompar, along with the finishing touch given by DK, took the score from 150 to 170. In the end, that 10-15 runs made a difference.
Right. Well, I'll come to young Arjun. Arjun, when when the spinners did so well, but finally they did give that 10-15 runs extra, thanks to DK, who was unstoppable this season. So, Arjun, did you think that your batsmen could knock out the runs?
Oh, when the innings was over, when the first innings was over, I'm like, this is an easy win. Like, I didn't think that ball lineup could actually limit us to this less. I thought like we would get this in like 18-19 overs and have an over to spare. But somehow, the only part of batting of CSK that I enjoyed was the opening partnership. Otherwise, nothing there. A cameo from Moeen Ali, I could say, but really nothing else. I wish that maybe Robin Uthappa and Dhoni played better, but
Right. Yes, I'll come to Sanjay. Sanjay, this 3 matches, and it was quite a miserable run. I mean, we have always felt that RCB overnight hasn't become a bad team like that. But today, they showed a collective effort to pull this off. So, what are your thoughts on that?
See, firstly, actually, as Anis sir told, even posting a total of 173 is not satisfiable, not satisfying on a pitch like Pune, because average score is 173. Means imagine the amount of runs the other teams have played at this venue. CSK themselves have scored 205. I think against SRS, it was at the same venue where Gaikwad smashed 99 runs. At some till 4 overs, I had some hope that our bowlers are restricting. Josh gave just 6 runs. Then Shahbaz went, though even considered boundaries, he was good with the first over by 8 or 9 runs. 4 overs, it was 26. For 2 overs, they gave away literally of 25 runs. Today's credit for win, actually, one thing is two players to mention is Mahipal and Dinesh Karthik. The actual man who won us the game is Glenn Maxwell, getting the wicket of Ruturaj Gaikwad and Robin Uthappa's 2 crucial wickets. Put immense pressure on MS Dhoni and Ravindra Jadeja. Jadeja couldn't withstand the pressure. He took the risk of hitting the shot. He went, and I don't know what is the speciality with Josh Hazlewood. I don't know how he tackled MS Dhoni with the variation he got in just with 128, 131 clicks, 131.45 clicks. How did he just tackle MS Dhoni? And the field setting for MS Dhoni, the player like Suyash Prabhu Desai, I think Lamlore was out during that time due to some injury. Suyash Prabhu Desai, who's been brilliant in the field, So, so getting a wicket of MS, even when MS was there, 2 overs 40, I still thought RCB will lose because we have seen MS do the finishing. In the recent times, we saw that 53 runs on day, he clinched the team to the victory. I still didn't have any hopes. So once MS wicket we get, I was pretty sure that we are sailing for the 4th place for sure.
Match was closed. Match was closed. But this way, I'll come back to you. I mean, RCB, you had been a known backer of RCB. So today they have managed to show some character. And the thing is, they had their best start in power play in about 6 or 7 matches, if not the best at all. Yeah, I mean, Sanjay will know that better. And then, there was that gem of a delivery from Moin, which got Virat. Virat has often fallen, to off spinners like this. So how do you look at Virat's innings? He looked a little more composed. He was doing okay. I mean, till that delivery, anybody could have been out with the pitch of a delivery. Your thoughts on Virat's innings?
Gautam, I'll come to Virat, but one very important point before I thought I'll forget, which I wanted to say in my first statement itself. CSK this season has won 3 games, if I'm not wrong.
3.
Am I right? They have won 3?
Yeah. 3 out of 10.
3 matches, all 3 matches they have won batting first. The last match also, they won batting first. And on a Pune track where dew doesn't come into picture, why wouldn't you bat first? And against a team which is coming through a bad patch of 3 losses in a row. And this was the same team whom, when they beat them earlier in the earlier round, where they had put up a total. I'm not saying that is one of the reasons, but why come with that mindset that I have to win the toss and I have to chase? You have spinners in your rank like the Moin Alis, the Tiksanas, and I think they had Jadeja. Why would you bat second? Second point, you're talking about Virat Kohli. As much as I would love to say that is in form, but he's still been scratchy. But the only good thing today, what happened was that because Faf du Plessis scored that quick fire innings of 30 odd runs, did not hurt them so much as it hurt them in the last match, because the power play was taken care of. So if somebody like Faf du Plessis or the person who comes one down and Virat can do the anchor, this sort of innings is accepted. Otherwise, this will come on to haunt the opposition. Rather, the RCB.
RCB, yeah, right. Yes, I mean, the thing is, well, I mean, I get your point there, but how, the problems that they were facing in the middle order, they didn't have, with Anuj Rawat failing, they are kind of managing to, just in time, they're kind of managing to consolidate the batting lineup. Would you say so? Because Patidar didn't get that many today, but that 44 or 45 run partnership, that was very, very essential to them, like even taking them to 170, 173.
That boy, Mahipal, I don't know why RR let him go. He's got a lot of talent. I've seen a couple of his innings. He can use the feet well, can hit the fast bowlers, and he's very, very good against the spinners. Today, again, his innings of 40 odd with a strike rate of 150 probably was a difference of RCB reaching 170 to what they made. Otherwise, they would have fallen short, because DK is not so good against the spinners when he plays a googly bowler as much as Mahipal. And I'll be very honest, even though Mahipal got at 44, but the ball which he got out to Tiksana could have gone over the park and they would have added that extra 20 runs. But anyway, such things happen. In the end, I feel Mahipal has added a lot of now firepower in the middle order of RCB.
Right. Arjun, I'll come to you. You see, you said that you liked that opening partnership, and the best part about their partnership is how the proper cricketing shots that both of them play. I mean, Conway was really a treat to watch today. But 2 of their most experienced batsmen, apart from Dhoni, and good players of spin, the way Robin Uthappa and then particularly Ambati Rayudu got dismissed. Did you see that? What do you feel? I mean, shouldn't they take more responsibility, Arjun?
They should. I mean, what I expected from them, especially Ambati Rayudu, he's been with us for a lot of years now. You expect him to be in form these days. But I didn't expect 11 runs coming out of those 2 batsmen. I thought they would have a nice partnership of, I don't know, like 70 or something. And they should take more responsibility. Of course, Ambati Rayudu's wicket was heartbreaking. But we're not having a lucky season this time. Really not.
Yeah, I mean, see, from now on, with with you just still getting 3 wins, it's a question of redeeming the pride for what Chennai is known to do. I'll come to Sanjay. Sanjay, last day when we spoke to you, you were quite a disillusioned person. But back in the fourth slot, kind of some things falling into place. But with the kind of cricket that these the other newcomer teams are playing, as well as Sunrisers Hyderabad, where do you see them finishing after the group game, Sanjay?
After the group game, it's pretty difficult. This time it's 10 teams which is competing for the playoffs, and NRR plays a huge role, and we have less NRR. So before today's match, RCB were at minus 0.538. After today's 13 run win, it might be reduced to minus 500 or minus 498, only that much, because it is not such a greater margin we won, because even we had a chance of winning in greater margin. Pretorius went for a strike, and Tikshana, as soon as he came down, he went for a 6. So I think bowlers might have forgotten that we have to consider NRR. Even though we are on a winning stage, we need NRR to qualify, because the loss against SRH has hit us hard. But yes, coming from the next games, we have to face SRH Saturday. And tomorrow, we don't know what SRH is going to play, because after a huge loss against CSK, they're facing Delhi Capitals tomorrow. And even Delhi is back after a huge loss against LSG. So both teams, the tomorrow's match will decide what RCB's position is. If somehow SRH finds themselves in a victory position tomorrow, well, obviously they will go to third position. RR will slip to fourth, and RCB will slip to fifth. The Saturday's match which we play against SRH will be the most crucial for us, because whoever wins will get a spot in playoff, be it third or fourth. First and second is taken. There is nothing to talk about the first and second place, Gujarat Titans and LSG. The third and fourth is the fate of both the teams, SRH and RCB, is going to be dependent on Saturday's match. Who wins, they'll seize the spot for the playoffs. And if SRH wins tomorrow, and even if they manage to win on Saturday, I think they are the team the SRH is the team which is going to qualify. So when you think from RCB's perspective, I just want DC to clinch the victory tomorrow, and Saturday we win against SRH, which is a little difficult based on the past records we have against SRH. Not only 68, every time on the crucial games, SRH keeps knocking us out. From 2020, Holder knocked us out. 2021, it was again a Holder. So I don't know what in 2022 which player steps up and knocks us out. So a win against SRH will boost our confidence a little more for us.
Yeah, I mean, for that they need to show a lot more character. That's true, and this kind of opportunity wasted to improve the net run rate. That's also a very valid point. I'll come to Anis bhai before wrapping up or moving over to tomorrow's game. I know you're in the car, but if you can just quickly give a rundown on the prediction contest that is on.
Oh yeah, Mr. Gautam, predicting a winner in this IPL is the most difficult thing. But as I've always said, that's the beauty about Gulf News, that you get a chance to win a fantastic track kit, t-shirt, track, and a cap, as well as a year's digital subscription. So log on to your favorite page and predict the winner. And tomorrow's match, as Sanjay said, it's between Delhi and SRH. I don't know who's going to win, but you make your predictions right and you walk away with this beautiful prize.
Right. Yeah. But then you steered clear of making a prediction.
I would back Delhi tomorrow. I would back Delhi. All my predictions are going wrong, but I would back Delhi, because Delhi is losing one, winning one. So I'm going with that formula that tomorrow Delhi will win.
To Delhi's turn. Yeah. Sanjay, I'll come to you. Sanjay, very quickly, what do you think is going to happen tomorrow?
Yeah, of the last two matches, SRH bowling has been burst. Janssen was only standard performance against RCB. Again, after the RCB match, I don't think SRH has been good with the bowling. They have to be put to batting first. If Rishabh Pant wins the toss, he should choose just chasing, close his eyes and choose chasing. Delhi is a team which can chase the totals. I would back Delhi for sure, keeping in mind that Warner, Powell, and Prithvi Shaw in form.
Right. Arjun, young man, what do you feel? What's your prediction?
I would back Delhi on this one. Not because of anything. I just have an instinct that they can win against SRH. SRH is, in my eyes, SRH is not a good team right now. And I think Delhi can win.
Right. If you ask me, I would still like to back SRH. I mean, one bad match, let me say, doesn't discount the kind of effort that they had been putting in so far. But yes, they have to bat well. The bowlers possibly can't win them all the matches as we enter this stretch, where the wickets are going to be a little more tired. So let's see. I'm putting my money on them. And on that note, we conclude today's discussion. We'll be back after the Delhi versus SRH game tomorrow. Thank you for participating, all of us. And once again, wishing you happy Eid Mubarak and season's greetings. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.